Hey, Sagittarius people. People, Sagittarius placements are cross watching for a Sagittarius person. So I got what you deserve. It just shows up that way. It doesn't have a wait time on it. I heard the song Hold On, We're Going Home by Drake, where he be like, I got my eyes on you. You're everything that I need. I want your high love and emotion endlessly. I can't get over you. You left your mark on me. I want your high love and emotion endlessly. 'Cause you're a good girl and you know it. You act so different around me. Anyway, home is where the heart is. Just hold on, we're going home. This is the home of the heart that people share. However, there are delays, obstacles, or small details being missed. Something about mice, which signify paying attention to the small details or taking a loss. In some cases, the delays are things that seem to get in the way. Are happening for a reason. Be aware of a false person or false people leading you on, getting your hopes up for nothing, creating realities that are unfulfillable, setting you up for failures of dead ends. Be aware of taking less than what you deserve on the strength of being patient with a motherfucker and trying to wait. Okay? Because you don't really have to wait for what you deserve. People like don't allow motherfuckers to lead you on and be having you telling you this is gonna happen soon or soon I'm gonna do this, it's coming. Just bear with me. Like be aware of that kind of shit. Okay? But home is where the heart is in the other sense of the message. So let's just see what we got in the energy and the frequency for the Sagittarius people. Cause you're a good girl and you know it. You act so different around me. Sagittarius. Don't I want to cut? I guess so. I didn't think it really mattered. Three of Swords, Eight of Cups, Seven of Swords, the World. Yeah. Ain't that a bitch? Somebody better be careful out here. Okay? Just like I was saying, be aware of motherfuckers selling your dreams. That's what you need to be aware of. The Seven of Swords is a liar, a deceiver. Eight of Cups is you walking away emotionally divested from a situation because your feelings got hurt. Be aware, people. Completion. Ten of Pentacles. This could be a relationship. Somebody out here scared of love because they got the perspective of a Five of Cups. They walking through this past disappointment energy. So they can't invest in nothing new because they too busy focusing on the past that already took place, that already happened, that's already finished. They say it ain't no use in crying over spilled milk. People still do it. Ten of Wands. Something's heavy. Weighing you down. But once you reach 10 wands, you can put them suckers down. Chalk them up as burdens and let them go. Four of Pentacles. But you ain't. The Sun. Somebody's holding a bunch of burdens and still not letting them go. Four of Pentacles holding on. And then the Sun comes in to expose. Three of Pentacles. Three of Cups. Celebrating. Reconciliating to the star energy. Being made aware, something being illuminated, some healing taking place to the Knight of Pentacles. A long time coming. Okay, well, let's see what we got here. Because there's something heavy that somebody's holding, burdens, but they're not letting them go. They're still not releasing them. So they must not be too heavy, huh? Ten of Wands. The Queen of Wands. This could be a Sagittarius feminine. Could be a Capricorn involved with the Queen of Pentacles to the Devil. Three of Swords. Feelings are hurt. Judgment. King of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Somebody could make a choice to put an end to the situation, but they keep coming back to this Knight of Pentacles energy. History. Which just keeps repeating itself, by the way. So somebody's feelings is hurt. This could be a same-sex relationship as well. Somebody's feelings is hurt. They weighed down with burdens. This could also be a mother figure, which is why somebody won't let them go or why they're clinging on. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles to the Devil. The Hierophant. The Two of Swords. And the Hangman. And what's the Two of Swords? Because this could be like traditions, values, cycle to cycle. Damn it. Why do y'all gotta keep flying on the floor like that? Five of Cups. The Empress. I feel like it's time to give birth to a new cycle. Because this old one is leading. Unbeknownst to you, I feel like there's some mysterious, some dark, some unknown energy of disappointment that just keeps trading through. Five of the Devil is low vibrational to the Queen of Pentacles. Pausing around to reflect. But intuitively being told you have the tools to manifest. To give birth to something new. Which is what with the Empress. The Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is history, something long term. So they're saying you can give birth to a new one. Chariot is moving forward, not looking back. The Knight of Wands is persevering in this case. Four of Cups, because you're bored, because you're discontent with whatever. But you're standing your ground and fighting for something. Ten of Pentacles. It's traditional. It's like if it's not a relationship, then it's a cycle, like a tradition, like you know, generation to generation to generation type shit. That's what I mean when I say tradition. Your mama did it. Your grandmama did it. Passed down from generation. Something needs to change within that era. Because it's passing down disappointment or Five of Cups energy. And Four of Pentacles says somebody's holding on. I don't necessarily feel like you're holding on to the cycle, but you could be. I feel like you're holding on to the person who birthed the cycle before you. And in some cases, you got to step away from that. But depending on the role that person holds in your life, it might be difficult for you. You might be biased by emotion. And tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. The Page of Pentacles. The Six of Wands. The High Priestess, the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Cups. So that's somebody your intuition is telling you to move away from and leave behind. Emotionally, it's not serving you, but I'm betting you emotionally feel some type of way about the person like it's your mama or somebody. So, but the opportunity to make a change or some type of shift here with the Wheel of Fortune is there, and be victorious at it is there, which is what the Empress is going to give birth to. And brand new cycle here. Three of Cups, Four of Swords. Four of Pentacles, reverse. I feel like some type of release is going to happen. Bringing in a reason to celebrate. But a lot of things are beneath the surface, which calls for you to have faith and just trust in the process. Do what you feel. Four of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. The Five of Swords. Yeah. Because this is what they're telling you, to be strong, to be courageous. Because Four of Pentacles, holding on or repeating a cycle, or holding on or keeping people close you need to let go of. It's a problem. You need to be strong and courageous, because they're telling you it's a bad idea to keep living through an illusion, or to even allow one to play out. Why is the Five of Swords to the Seven of Cups? I'm about to see why it's a bad idea. Ten of Wands. You keep holding the burdens. That's what they're telling you. You'll keep holding the burdens. If you keep trying to be emotional and care about motherfuckers. Sometimes you got to be head over heart and cut the emotions out. You got to be logical and let people go if that's what needs to take place. Because sometimes you're better off on your own than sitting around with a lot of motherfuckers who's going to lie and deceive you. And that's just that. The sun says motherfuckers has been exposed. And you should trust in that. Judgment card. Your decisions, your choices, movements, and decisions. Your final judgment call need to be made based upon what has been exposed to you. When it comes to family, when it comes to friends, when it comes to lovers. When it comes to what's making you happy or what will. Because the Ten of Swords is here. That's the final ultimate betrayal. Ten of Swords, what's that? The High Priestess. Somebody's keeping a secret. But it's been exposed to you, or it is being exposed to you. The truth. Ace of Swords. Via intuition. And you should trust in it. King of Cups. Could be about a water sign. Temperance reverse. Something's imbalanced. Something's unfair. Something's deceptive. The Knight of Swords reverse. Something's impulsive. Something's manipulative. And I feel like that's what you're receiving messages about. Ten of Pentacles. Ace of Wands reverse. False starts and non-starts. Somebody's talking a good game, but they're not going to bag it up. Ace of Wands in reverse is about something that's not happening. It's a false start. It appears to be happening, but it's not. Page of Swords, Five of Wands. The perspective of ego. King of Swords, Nine of Wands. Somebody's too logical. Somebody's too egotistical. Somebody's cold. And this brings anxiety in. Ace of Cups. And that's a problem, because this is supposed to be love. Knight of Cups. Ace of Cups is like you got to step away from people if they can't meet you in the same energy. Five of Pentacles. Something has to be left out. If they ain't rolling with you, they got to get rolled over sometimes. High. Two of Wands. Yep, this is choices, movements, and decisions to take control. To take a leadership role. To stand your ground. To take charge. To get things in the calmer waters with the Six of Swords. This could be for a Sagittarius masculine who got something. I don't know if you're starting something new here, or you learned some type of lesson from the past, and now you're trapped in your mind about walking away from something. What's the Three of Cups? Four of Wands. It's a celebration, and everyone gonna invite me, roll with our crew, or meet the bottom of our Nikes. Nine of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Page of Cups, Four of Wands. Somebody's celebrating about new emotion, about new investing in a connection. Somebody's celebrating about investing, putting the work into a connection that fulfills their wishes. What's the Page of Cups? Two of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. So what's the Eight of Cups? Somebody's walking away from something that's not emotionally serving them. Because wish fulfillment, Nine of Cups means something better, something that can fulfill your wishes. There's something better out there for you. Somebody wants to protect that. The Lovers. The Three of Wands. Patience, planning. The World. Completion. The Tower, the Sun. The Towers are reconstructing, they're breaking apart. And the Sun is happiness, it's exposure. The Chariot, the Ace of Wands, the Three of Swords. Overcoming, conquering, moving past, being inspired. Something's over, but that's okay because Ace of Pentacles says there's a fresh start. But I don't feel like King of Swords, Queen of Wands. You be dealing with a air sign. But something that's underlying is giving anxiety. Who's got the anxiety? This King is there. Some underlying truth is giving somebody anxiety. With this Five of Cups to the Nine of Cups energy. Somebody's got anxiety. Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups, about walking away from what's not serving them to get what fulfills their wishes. Because they're looking back on the past, some type of past disappointment that take place. I do feel like there's a completion here, or a completion there available to take place. Somebody, meaning that they have the tools they need to manifest. Six of Cups, to start fresh. Nine of Wands, Page of Pentacles. To protect, it's like somebody's been through a lot, but they still got enough left in them to stand up and fight for an opportunity that their intuition is telling them about, leading them to emotionally with the Knight of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. Some type of solid love story. I feel like somebody, either you pose the risk of missing out if you don't invest something, or you just are bored and discontent. What happened to invest emotionally? What's this? The Ace of Swords. I feel like somebody don't want to be completely honest. That's what they're bored and discontent with. The World. And the Three of Pentacles. Page of Cups. They want to be victorious in this emotion that they're feeling, or in the I don't know what the situation is. They want stuff to work out, but they don't. They still want to keep secrets. And I don't know how that's supposed to work, but this is their perspective. They want to keep secrets about stuff, but they don't. Okay. Queen of Wands. The Hermit in reverse. So this could be somebody who ghosts you. And then they come popping back up out of nowhere. King of Cups reverse. Somebody is emotionally uninvested, emotionally unavailable because they already in a relationship and they don't want to. The King of Cups, Queen of Cups, but the King of Cups is reversed, or maybe that's coming to an end. Ten of Swords, and this is why they don't want to talk about that. It's somebody who's going through a hard time. Death card, Eight of Pentacles, and they're, I don't know, they're moving in your direction, but they're egotistical when it comes to what their intuition is telling them to do. That will get them in the calmer waters. I don't know what's going on. Something about the star. There's some type of written in the starness that somebody needs to take a leap of faith towards. The Emperor and the Empress. This could be like some twin flame energy. It's about doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do. Making choices, movements, decisions to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do, even though some things are mysterious. It's about conquering, overcoming. That's what I meant to say, though. And it just came out weird. Like, persevering. That's the word I want. That's the message. Is to persevere, to calm my waters in a twin flame, in a love situation. But the moon, the mysteriousness is what makes a motherfucker scared. Two of Pentacles reversed. Something's imbalanced. And they're still in their head. When it comes to the balance that needs to take place, it's still not happening. The harsh truth, the reality, the alignment. The devil says somebody's afraid. Yeah, they're going to have some faith over the fear. That's all I can say. If they want any type of balance to take place in this connection. Ace of Cups. King of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. So this could be a Sagittarius masculine. It's like you waiting to become single, or you waiting. Yeah, it's like you waiting to become single to offer your love to somebody, and somebody ain't trying to wait here with you. Queen of Swords, she's not Queen of Pentacles. It's like, no, fuck that. It's like somebody's just going to leave it on out because they don't have time to wait on what they deserve now. What they deserve should be pulling up, ready, single, and ready to commit to them. This is how they seeing it. This is how it should be. So their perspective is to go in the calmer waters. You need to make a choice. And a motherfucker's not about to sit around and wait on you to do it. Why? Because that'd be a dumbass, badass decision. They receive, just like receiving communication. Being told lies. Shit, let Russia have the power. I don't care. More power to you. I don't give a fuck about no politics, baby. Wrong person. It's like somebody's got this illusion. And they got this defensive energy instead of being courageous. Instead of using the Knight of Wands to persevere, they're using them to be flighty. And I feel like that gets them further away from what makes them happy. Can't be further from the truth. But people got to do what they got to do. You can't force nobody to do shit. You can be forcing yourself into some hurt feelings. Because at the end of the day, a motherfucker gonna be a motherfucker. And they gonna do what they gonna do. So, you might as well let them do that shit. And do your shit. Or find you some other shit to do if you don't like it. Because you ain't gotta accept it. You ain't gotta deal with it. Shit, I get to that point. I just won't fuck with you. Because I'm a forgiving motherfucker. But once I stop forgiving, then that's just that. Because people be trying to take advantage. I stop forgiving this much, though. You got to cut that shit off. Because kindness get taken for weakness in this lifetime. People don't respect that shit. They try to take advantage of it. Maybe not everybody, but shit. More everybody than not. I got cotton mouth. I was going to try to eat a gummy, but if I do that, I don't know how far through the videos I'm going to make it. I don't know how it's going to make me feel. So I better wait until I'm planning to go to sleep. Because do gummies keep you up? I don't think that happens. I think the motherfuckers probably slump you over, if anything. I don't know. I don't usually do gummies, but somebody gave me some. So I'm going to take it. Alright. But anyway, that's what I got for y'all Sagittarius people. And thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Be blessed. Protect your energy. Namaste.